Hey, hi all, welcome back to Trigger series. In this video, we will be discussing about the before triggers, how we can use before triggers in code. So basically, before triggers are used to update anything before saving it to the database. So that updated value will be saved or validating any input. So here is the code. So the trigger, uh, the simple syntax of writing a trigger name on object name. In this example it is account, and then we have different events, before events like before insert, before update, before delete, and then if it is before the context variable which we have in triggers, then this particular trigger will execute, this if will execute. And if it is happening in while inserting a particular record, then it will check for the record. If the type value is null or is empty in on a particular account, while creating that, it will show us an error like please select type, and then the description will be updated to insert trigger. If we put anything in the description, then also it will update. If we keep it blank, then also it will update to insert trigger. In the same way, if we want to update anything while updating particular existing account, at that time if we want to update particular fields, then we have to use before update, and the context variable will be is update. So in this we are doing the same thing. If we are checking if the type value is null for an existing account, so it will say just select any type, and if the existing description value is blank or is set to anything, then it will update to insert trigger. So now we will see that with a particular account. So for an example, this account is already created in the Salesforce system. So we will just update any data, like uh, for an example we will update description thing to update trigger. Now when I will save this record, it will be set to insert trigger. Now I will do one thing. I will keep this thing blank. I will make this change again. I will try to save this record. Now as we have written, like if we are updating particular account record, and if that value is null, type value is null or is blank, at that time we will get this error. So we are getting that error, please select type. So we will go to type and we will select this value, and as we have entered in description update, but now it will be updated to insert trigger only, because that's what we have written in this particular update code. So basically in before triggers we can do only two things. We can validate the input, or we can validate and we can only update the things which are running in that particular context or in that transaction of that particular trigger. Thank you.